Today we have Bradley Tuggle on the show with us. He's a celebrity hairstylist. Bradley, you want to tell everyone about you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First of all, I'm happy to be here. This is an amazing setup. I've been kind of like, wow, this is the coolest podcast I've seen going on in a long time. So
thanks, man.
Thank you guys for having me. As you were saying, my name's Bradley Tuggle. I'm based here in Greensboro, North Carolina. Do a few celebrities here and there, so I guess that's the title you can put on it, celebrity hairstylist. But work for QVC, HSN. I own my own salon here in Jamestown, which is basically a right off Wendover Avenue. So it's a Jamestown address, but it's still basically Greensboro. So I've had that salon for 3 years now, and just been doing hair for a long time. I'm a platform artist, which I do a lot of hair shows and travel around and do big conventions for Chi Hair Care, which is a manufacturer that makes hairsprays, they make flat irons, they make so many different, any hair product that the lady or the gentleman needs, they can take care of your needs.
Cool.
So
they're a huge company too. So.
Huge company,
yeah.
Huge company. We're probably the second biggest global hair care company in the world.
Wow.
And we've switched all our manufacturing over here recently to make hand sanitizers, so they quit making shampoos and conditioners for the time being, to make hand sanitizer to, kind of battle the COVID-19 pandemic that's going on.
Yeah. So I knew that would come up anyway. As an entrepreneur, how has that affected your business?
I've been pretty smart with my money throughout the years, so I hadn't really been in too bad of a situation. Because I bought my building, so I didn't really have a loan or lease. I didn't have a loan or lease to pay on it, so that's gave me a lot of breathing room. I would have hated to have been in a situation where I didn't have that, because I think it would have been very tough. Because it took so long for people to get loans and get the PPP loan. And
if they got it.
If they got it, and there was a lot of seemed like nothing was really that organized. Kind of like going to the DMV and expecting to get something that day.
Get quick service.
Right. It's like everything. I was just like, this is going to be a mess. It's going to be a nightmare. But me plus a lot of my stylists a lot of stylists I work with in the salon, they've been pretty reasonable and smart with their money too. So I don't think anybody was in a dire situation where we were gasping for air. And I'm very fortunate to be in that situation.
That's great.
So I was like, if I could just, I dipped into my savings a little bit more than I wanted to, but
yeah,
I'm glad to be back at work.
That's why you had it though, right?
Yeah, exactly. We started back Friday at 5,
nice.
And within, I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Within 3 days, I was like, okay, I'm caught back up. I'm good.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something the other day though, based on what you were just saying. There's this, I don't know if it's the rule of zero, but if you think about this, whatever your baseline is, however you survive this pandemic, this crisis, if you survive, and let's say the average person lost 35, 45, 50%, or they lost 100% of everything they had and you didn't, in theory, you've outperformed the economy.
Yeah.
And like you just said, it took you a weekend to catch up. So, I mean, you survived it really, really well. So
yeah, there was a point in time where I was like, okay, I'm starting to sweat this a little bit, because we weren't able to go to work at all.
Yeah.
And then my bills at home just kept coming out. I was like, okay, I'm cool, but like I'm not, I got to get back to work.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But I mean, all in all, is I've always tried to financially keep myself that if the shit hits the fan, I can go to McDonald's and work, and I can still maintain my lifestyle and be able to take care of my family and kids.
That's good. Yeah.
And that's if the bottom falls out.
We've kind of had the same type of policy, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why people don't do that more often, because
some people can't, But.
Yeah, but I don't know. Everybody's got the same 24 hours within the day. Get out there and hustle, man.
Yeah.
I agree with that. You got to get out there and get it.
Yeah. I mean,
right,
some people aren't willing to make the sacrifice to do it.
Right.
And some people come from different situations and circumstances where maybe they don't have the mentality to do that.
Right.
Which
right.
is
100%.
Luckily, we live in the technology age, man. Hopefully, if not now, soon, everybody's going to have access to internet.
Yeah.
And YouTube is a wonderful thing. They can start educating themselves.
If you live in the United States, you've got to have access to internet.
Man, you got to.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, I've seen my business, especially like doing hair shows and stuff. That whole business is taking a whole different lead, where our hair shows are starting to decline because so many people are getting on social media more.
Yeah.
And the companies can say, okay, well, we can put this person out here as much as possible, and they can educate for a cheaper price than what we're sending all these people out to do these hair shows for. So
Oh, yeah.
it's had an effect on everything.
Right.
Interesting.
But I miss the old school, like I miss that interaction of being at a hair show because there's nothing more that's that live education to me, and that whole being around people means a lot. So,
Yeah.
and I think this pandemic will help it pick back up too, though.
Yeah.
Which I think will be good because people are going to want to get back out.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like our generation is like the last generation of the analogous people.
Totally, there's no doubt about that.
We saw the digital age come in, and
Yep.
you got to experience
you
that
know
change.
what? I'm glad I'm at the age I'm at because I can see both sides of it. I see
Yeah.
this mentality, and then I see the new mentality. And I like to dabble in the new mentality a little bit, but I'm not going to go all in on that one because I don't
Yeah.
feel like it's as the way we grew up.
It's a little more alien.
Yeah. We're like, let's work.
Yeah.
But if you add this into that, man, you could be on fire.
That's right. Yeah. We're Gen X, and I think we're the best generation.
No doubt. Yeah, look,
No bias here.
Look, when I listen to anything old, like if I listen to any of the new music, like rap music, I'm like, God, this sucks.
Yeah,
and then I'm thinking to myself, I'm that guy. I'm
Yeah.
the guy that's getting old. I watch
us.
new wrestling. I'm like, this is not nearly as good as the NWO and the old school stuff,
That's funny.
So I definitely am getting to that point where I'm like, okay, I'm talking like an old person now.
Yeah. Just like our parents.